Mainly because I ain't got a trumpet.
Also, from this angle, how many of you are trying to scratch this off at screen, thinking you've got some on your screen?
It's really smooth, actually, you know.
Get wild if you're not in the mood right now, and it don't kill my vibe.
Welcome to another week of vlogs. Even though it's Monday for me, it's probably Tuesday for you if you're watching this at the point where it goes out. Look at this, look at this. I've got a new laptop, I'll tell you more about that in a second. It's almost like on at least one day every week I challenge myself, can I make a daily vlog within about an hour? Because at the minute it's 2:20 and obviously I'll be leaving at about 4:45 and I've got to make an entire vlog for you lot in that amount of time. Because I ain't taking you home with me. So I'll tell you that back in 2020, I bought a new MacBook Air and it was all singing, all dancing, and it was class. And then a couple of months later, Apple decided to bring out the exact same computer but with their M1 chip in it. Means nothing for most of you, but for the geeks of you that are watching, and I know there's a few of you, like me, it means everything. It means everything is faster. So Danette has had this super duper computer sat at home, and I've been making do with this basic one. We've swapped, and I've put on Premiere Pro this morning, and let me tell you, if you're a geek, you'd love it. Get something with the M1 chip in it, definitely. It's opened up, it's ready to... I'm going to be able to do like 10 times more work than Rob. I already do 5 times more. I'm going to be able to do 10 times more work than Rob now. I've got a faster computer. See that? No response. No response means he agrees. Okay, and I want to show you this. Look. Ready, ready, ready. Oh, get him. Look at that. So this is obviously Everton badge and it's a clock. However, if you look at that, this, it's actually made out of a record, an old record, a proper vinyl record. How cool is that? So my dad got me this for my birthday and it's going to go up on that wall. I just need to bring in the tools to do it. And I would tell you it's from, but I don't know. I'll come back to you in a minute. So as you all know by now, Rob does weddings. Also, this past weekend he did a wedding with Ryan Gadsby. You may have seen Ryan on the vlog several months back, because now we're already on episode like 8 million or whatever. But anyway, Ryan went along with Rob to do the wedding this weekend. And I said, "Was Ryan any good?" Rob said, "Nah." I'm kidding. So basically, Ryan's took some photos. Rob's took some photos. He's got a few photos up and I've got to try and decipher whose photos are whose, and I thought this would be interesting for you to have a look at as well. And also indirectly promote that Rob does weddings, so if you're getting married, give us a message.
Right, quick disclaimer, these photos you're about to see aren't edited yet, they're just straight out of the camera. So there'll be some bits that are going to be tweaked for the final image. That's my disclaimer.
Okay,
Boom.
Into the images. Right, so that's image 1 and this is image 2.
Yeah.
So I've got to decide whether I think Rob has taken the what? Oh, these are so different as well. By the way, I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but that's a picture of like the rings on some wooden table, I think.
Yes.
And then obviously that's a nice one of the shoes there and the rings. Ah. So I've got nothing to go on here because like Rob said, they're not edited. So if they were edited, I wouldn't have half a chance, would I? Because you're still editing them. If Ryan had have edited his and Rob had have edited his, I'd have half a chance. But this is difficult, so I've got to try and go on. What sort of images do I think Rob's taking at this wedding? So I'm gonna go straight up, and I'm gonna say the one with the shoes and the rings is Rob's, because he's trying to show off. Because that is quite a good. Do you know what? No, I'm not. The one with the rings on the table is Rob's. And the other one is Ryan's.
You were right the first time, that's my one. That's Ryan's.
Oh, hang on, drag it over a minute. So I can see the full... Right. I'll tell you why I changed my mind now. I weren't going to put this in. So I changed my mind because he had this photo pulled over here slightly off screen and the shoes and the ring weren't in the middle. So I thought that is not a Rob thing to do. Rob would have lined that up bang in the middle. And then now he's pulled this over and I can see the full thing. That's why I changed my mind. Oh, this is so different. To be fair, this is just a complete 50-50 in it.
Yeah.
So, hang on then, what camera were you using?
I was using the Canon 90D.
And what was Ryan using?
A Sony A7 III.
Right, I'm just trying to get any clue I can. I think that is such a good photo. Okay, I'm gonna say this is Rob's and that's Ryan's.
Incorrect.
Again.
Incorrect. Yeah, that's mine this time round.
Well done, Ryan, because I love that
Ryan's,
photo.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
really
good
good
photo.
photo. I mean, to be fair, they're both class. So I'm not doing very well at this. Right, I'm gonna say something that's probably quite weird, but this is where my thinking's gone. So the day before this wedding, we were taking pictures at Leah Bakes, and we were getting some pictures of Leah and the team and stuff through a crowd. So my mind has gone to the fact that Rob's still in that mode a little bit, and he's got that guy with the baby there through a bit of a crowd, which looks like a nice shot. And from his reaction, I'm gonna say no, that's not his, that's Ryan's.
Yeah.
So there you go. My tactic is to start spouting nonsense, see his reaction, and then I'll make my decision.
But you
cool.
wasn't going to go for that, was you?
No, I was going to say that with yours, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd throw you off with that. Because that is very much a photo that, like, I take quite often, to be fair. And the reason, as well, for that being that way, is that Ryan was at the front of the ceremony, I was at the back of the ceremony.
Right, okay. Good photo, that. They're all good, I don't know why I'm saying that. The left one is Ryan Gadsby, the right one is Rob Campbell.
Correct, and why do you come to that conclusion?
Because you literally said a second ago that Ryan was at the front of the ceremony.
A lot of them I noticed is that Sony colours generally look a bit darker than Canon colours. So for me, that's how I can differentiate quite straight away. Like, I'd say 9 times out of 10, if someone shows me photos, I can say, oh yeah, it's probably a Sony, that's probably a Canon, just because of the way the colours look. And the way people tend to edit as well, particularly with them colours. Sony stuff tends to be a more dark, moody sort of style, whereas Canon does tend to be a bit more... People do shoot dark and moody sort of style, but more commonly is a bit brighter, a bit more sort of natural. So I'd generally go towards something being dark and moody, being a Sony clip, or cut, or whatever photo, whereas something a bit brighter would generally be Canon. And that's where I thought this one would throw you off, is because that's the Sony, but it's quite like light, whereas that is a bit darker and that is in the Canon, and that isn't usually the case. It's down to colour science.
Just to finish things up, that is a Rob photo, and that is before any edits. I tell you what, mate, you're pretty good at this photograph lark.
Yeah, I'm alright, to be fair. I don't have to blow my own trumpet, mainly because I ain't got a trumpet.
Also, from this angle, how many of you are trying to scratch this off at screen, thinking you've got some on your screen?
It's really smooth, actually, you know.
So I told you that I weren't taking you home, but we've not vlogged too much because it's been very much office-y admin stuff today because it's bank holiday, nobody else is doing anything, so we've used today to really chase up on a load of like proposals that we've sent out, just general email-y admin type stuff. Because at that agency co, it doesn't stop. I'm going to show you what my routine usually looks like once I've left the office. Start by driving home, obviously. So you'll have heard me talk before about my routine and productivity hacks and all that type of stuff. Here's one for you if you're trying to get that work-life balance type thing. So I've just got home now. It's 5 o'clock. I'm usually home about half an hour later than this. I've left a little bit earlier today. But all my notifications now for social media, emails and all that type of stuff are off. As soon as I get home, all my notifications turn off. You can do that on iPhone using the focus modes. So I'm not going to be getting disturbed by any work emails and stuff. So when I get in the house, what I usually do then is my phone, my watch, my hat, everything comes off. And then I go and see what the kids are doing. Hello, cheeky bugger. Hello, the cheeky bugger. So, I've never played Grand Theft Auto before, other than like when I was a kid, but I've never played it as an adult, and like now you can play it on like PS5 online and stuff. And Corbin's been playing this a little bit today. Whether he's supposed to, I don't know. But I need to play it to figure that out, don't I? So I'm playing Grand Theft Auto with Corbin, actually. It's pretty good, you know, graphics and stuff are quality. Yeah. But this is what usually happens when I'm trying to play. I usually have to play like this, don't I? Nothing too much further to report really, because I'm really enjoying playing this Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to see if the lads want to jump on and play online tonight as well. Let's see, shall we? Daddy? Yeah? I've got to have my nails painted.
Hey, Daddy. How you doing?
I don't know how to explain that one. Ooh, really good.
A little bit wide, a little bit there.
Okay. I think that's a bit much for one, innit? There we go. What do we think? So now it's got to like... Oh, actually, no. What time is it? 10 to 8. I was about to say the little one's just about to go to sleep, but I think it's going to be one of them nights. So what I'd usually do now is start editing the vlog. However, still filming it, so I'm going to edit this one in the morning. So I'll probably get my phone now, check through a few notifications and that sort of stuff. This is where I tend to pick work back up again around 8 PM in the evening, just to have a look through notifications, just have a little look, see if there's been any important emails and stuff, because sometimes potentially there's emails about things we're doing tomorrow that people might have sent tonight and stuff. So I just have a quick little look, go through notifications and stuff, and I've just realised I've still got my nails painted, so I'm probably going to have to clean that off before I end up in the gym tomorrow morning, aren't I? Then what'll happen when the little one finally does go to sleep, me and Donetta will spend 17 hours trying to figure out what show to watch, end up not watching any show, she'll get on with editing or go and watch some YouTube and stuff, and I'll play Warzone or whatever with the boys. 20:48. Baby has just gone to sleep. AirPods have just dinged. I'm just watching some YouTube. That ding will be the lads saying, are we having a game at 10 PM? We usually go on at 10 PM because, well, my schedule says 10 till midnight is when I have downtime, Warzone, Netflix type stuff. Now Danetta's just gone to like wash her hair, do a bath and all that sort of stuff, which means I'll probably watch a couple more YouTube videos and then get on the PlayStation. And then when it gets to midnight, my phone and everything will just go off saying, David, it's bedtime. And then my alarm's set for 7 AM where I get up and I do it all again. I love it. I just realised, like, do it all again. Oh, I love it. Like, I genuinely do though. End of vlog.
I'm gonna party until I drop. When I begin, I don't know how to stop. I can party on till the morning comes, till the sun goes up. We don't stop, no.